Hey, how you doing? This is Jason with TrueLiveTrading.com, and I wanted to spend a few minutes to talk about what you can expect to see in our trading room. Okay, um, one of the most important aspects is that we trade live. We do not trade sim ever. Okay, and I think that sets us apart from over 90% of the rooms online, at least the ones that I've been a part of, which over the last 10 years, I would say I've been in 7 to 10 trading rooms, and I never really found much value with those rooms because they weren't showing us their trades. And even if they were trading um, with play money. It was sim trade. So, um, for example, right here in our room, you're going to see one chart. Okay, we trade the ES futures, and we use a 1 minute chart. We trade for 2.5 hours every morning, and whether it's 6 to 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we trade 2.5 hours. We don't feel that it's good to hang out and watch the markets all day. We have found that typically the best trades are in the morning for the most part, and um, it's nothing worse than being profitable early in the morning only to give it all back in the afternoon because of for whatever reason maybe the market slowed down and died off. There's so many different variables, but we think of it as the least amount of trades that we do, the better it is for us. And 2.5 hours doesn't sound like a very long time, but the amount of focus and concentration that's required in order to get into these real trades, it's good to shut the charts down and go about your business for the rest of the day. If you have some errands to do, or if you have another job, it frees you up to do stuff like that. And then, that also, it gives your mind, a break. And that way, when you wake up in the morning, you're excited. You're looking forward to opening up the charts, and you're ready to trade. You're fresh. You have your cup of coffee. Um, you have a lot of energy. So that's how we look at it. And also, you'll notice that we use Ninja charts. We love Ninja charts, and we use Chart Trader. Okay. And if you ever noticed, if you ever been in any other rooms using Ninja or maybe some other platforms, you you should be able to see the account. Okay. If you don't see some type of account information on the charts that you're looking at, that's not good. But if you go another step, I want to show you something. If you look right here, okay, you see this, it says SIM 101. What does that mean? Okay, that means that if there's any trades that are being placed and um, uh, being managed, any of those trades is basically play money. It's worthless. Why would you follow somebody who's sim trading if they don't have that much confidence in trading with real money in real time? Then why would you want to trade your hard-earned money? It just doesn't make any sense. So this is very important, and you may see some videos online that show some awesome trades, these huge winners. Well, who, it's hard to say what's going on, but if they're showing the charts and hopefully they're showing the account, you're going to be able to tell if it's sim or right here, you only have two options. This is a real account. If I click the button right now to get into a trade, I am trading real money, and I'm actually trading, it would be two contracts right here. Okay, right here we'll display our current profit and loss. Okay, so everything is 100 transparent. We don't show our profitable trades and hide our losers. We can't do that because we're sharing with you um, our trading chart. Okay, so that's important. Keep an eye out on that. If you see something like that, then you can say, hey, yeah, these guys are the real deal. Um, and so the next thing I want to talk about is, um, why did we open our trading room up to the public? Well, we just wanted to be different from most other rooms. We got frustrated with seeing the same stuff. People were trying to sell, their methodologies or their indicators and, their, I don't know, their trading setups. And if you've been around, some of these trading rooms, that I'm sure you'll understand. They make this really appealing, super easy system that you can follow, and they spend most of the day, moderating, how to use their setup. And I don't know, it just seems like you lose focus with, what's really important. And when you take away all the indicators, all the moving averages and stochastics and channels and all that other stuff, what's left is the pure price action. And, that is our edge. And we need to really focus on, what's going on in real time. So, that's what makes us different as well. We're not trying to sell systems and indicators and all that stuff. We also wanted to show our trades. We wanted to show you guys before we get into a trade. We wanted to show you that, okay, we're flat right now, and you'll see us. Okay, we're going to come in and we're going to put a limit order wherever. You're going to see that, and you're going to see that it may not get filled, it may not get touched, but if we do get filled, you're going to see once we're filled, how we manage the trade, how we exit the trade. You're going to see whether it was profitable or if we got stopped out. We wanted to show you, how we may place an order, and then maybe, I don't know, a few minutes will go by, and then we cancel the order, and you're like, well, what was that all about? Did they change their mind? Well, yeah. I mean, if the market is suggesting that, that area is no longer valid for whatever reason, we just change our mind. You said, you know what, I see something different, something's changed, I'm not comfortable with this location anymore, I'm just going to cancel the trade. So, that's real life trading right there. It's just not, okay, I'm going to pick, this 2068 level, and if price comes down to it, I'm just going to go long. No, I mean, that's not how we trade, at least. And we just want to give you an idea, of what a trader is thinking in real time. So what we show is basically what you're looking at right now. The 1 minute chart, you're going to see our account, you're going to see how we trade, and that's it. We're not going to change the time frame of the chart. We're not going to look at any other instruments. This is it. Okay, this is all we need to trade with, and this is what we focus on. We really try to keep the distractions down as much as possible, and that's why there is no audio in the room. We just don't have time to sit and talk about what we're thinking, because in real life, we could be thinking something one way, and then a few minutes goes by, and now we've completely changed our mind. That's just what trading is all about. So to us, it just doesn't show much value. Okay. So what we don't do is, again, we don't talk about the market. We don't talk about methodologies. We don't talk about systems. news or politics, and we don't call trades out. You're not going to hear me say, "Hey, get long or get short." That's not going to happen. We don't want to have a room where we're calling trades out. That's not the direction we want to go. So what you can expect is, we are serious about trading, and we need to focus on market behavior and price action. That's our edge. So the less distractions for us, the better. Um, you can expect very little, if any, audio. It's just too much of a distraction. I mean, we are opposite of most rooms. That's how a lot of trades are missed, is if you're talking about politics and there's a great setup, and you're not paying attention, you can miss a trade just due to lack of focus. We may enter into what's called a momentum trade at a blink of an eye, because we may see price action starting to suggest a strong directional move. And let's just say you're watching and you say, hey, you know what, I'm going to jump up and grab a cup of coffee, and you come back and you're like, well, wait a minute, this guy's in a trade. He didn't say anything. What's going on? Well, again, we're not going to be calling trades out. It's, 2.5 hours, and if you sit here and you watch the charts and you focus, then there's no reason why you can't see us getting ready to get into the trade. Each day is different. Some days we may have 2 trades. Other days we may not have any. It really depends on what's going on in the market, and we're fine with that. If we don't trade on a given day, we realize that that's okay. It's not a big deal. Tomorrow's another day. We only trade what we see, and if there's nothing happening, then we don't push it. And we found that if you start pushing trades, that can lead to bad results. And the last thing you want to do is start losing money and start impulse trading. And I really don't want to discuss that, but it is a reality. So I hope you guys get a better understanding of what our trading room is all about. We hope to see you in the room. We're open from Monday through Friday. I hope you stop by and say hi. Thanks again.